Welcome back, everyone. A live look at downtown Dallas from our Fair Park camera. And pretty interesting here. We have a blast from the past on this Wednesday morning.
Take a look right now at these old pictures showing what downtown Dallas looks like from the 1940s. Boy, what a departure from that time. You know, it was just 16 years ago when I moved here, and I lived actually kitty corner to our studios. That downtown Dallas was virtually a ghost town and so many empty buildings.
Yeah, and she realized because she came here from Palm Springs, she was a single woman. She was ready to rock and roll, and she moved here thinking this was going to be the downtown bustling
none
Dallas.
Of this was
How'd
here.
it work out for you?
Well, I ended up moving to East Dallas. But
she moved to find her husband. That's what happened, but that's not the case anymore because downtown Dallas is making a comeback, and it's due in great part to one man's mission that has become a passion. Here's Sean Giggy.
For years, millions of travelers saw this aging hotel off I-30 in Dallas and just looked the other way.
So it was an opportunistic.
Larry Hamilton is giving them reason to look back.
Oh, I saw the same thing they did, but I guess I saw the possibilities of changing it.
His unique perspective comes from a 20-year mission to use these old buildings to lay a new foundation.
We're into changing neighborhoods, not just changing a building.
Larry started his urban renewal with the Magnolia Building when downtown Dallas was still a ghost town.
Nobody lived down here. At 5 o'clock, the streets emptied. There was no one.
Once he fixed it up, people moved back and businesses returned. The Wall Street Journal even said Larry was the reason downtown Dallas came back to life, which is why he's now focused his attention on the South Side.
A visit to a hotel and a museum at the same time.
What was once a declining Ramada is now a thriving Lorenzo. A hotel with old bones, but new style.
It's where Andy Warhol meets Alice in Wonderland.
Larry's whimsical spin on art and design is everywhere.
There's an eyeball theme going here.
And I mean everywhere. And he remains so focused on supporting and developing the neighborhood around the hotel that every piece of art was created by local artists.
It was done by Angela Garrison.
And he plans to keep rebuilding until every neighborhood in Dallas is booming.
What life is about is trying to leave the place better than you found it.
Can't wait to see what he finds next. John Giggy, Channel 8 News Daybreak.
What an amazing visionary he is. And you know, when you go into a city that's seen a decline, you can't just redo the building and hope they'll come. You have to really work in cooperation with other people to bring in support services. It's really a cooperative effort, so I bet he's really sort of a team member in that way, a team leader.
And you talk to anyone now who lives in downtown Dallas, and it's a whole different world.
Yes, it is.
It's really becoming more of a walkable city, which it hadn't been for years.
Yeah,
and it's thanks to people like him.
And it's also prompted, as we know, that plan for a subway because now there's traffic gridlock in downtown when they used to roll up the sidewalks.